It's always tea time at Harney & Sons. The company has been making tea for 32 years, but 5 years ago, they decided to open a store in the heart of Manhattan after demand for their tea got really hot.
We started working with Barnes & Noble, and so that we increased our demand and we also increased our outreach. And so all of a sudden, people were trying to find a place to buy us other than, at Barnes & Noble, or online.
They once offered 6 different teas. Now they have more than 300 varieties. The U.S. market for tea has grown from under $2 billion in 1990 to roughly $10 billion in 2013. At the same time, coffee consumption hasn't been growing much. To capitalize on the tea trend, Starbucks bought tea retailer Teavana in 2012 for $670 million.
I think that the Teavana purchase will be a complementary transaction. It's starting from a very small base, but is growing now faster than the coffee business itself. So I think it's something that will be complementary and help the company expand.
Black tea is America's favorite, followed by fruit and herbal varieties. But the fastest growing teas are artisanal and green teas.
Some people even get the really expensive grade every day, and that's like $12 to get a to-go cup of it.
Americans consume over 40% more green tea than they did in 2000. Their medicinal properties seem to be a big part of what's driving demand.
A cup of hot tea, that's how most people around the world like to consume their tea, but not in America. More than 85% of the tea consumed in the U.S. is chilled.
Americans also prefer tea bags over loose tea. But Harney says that's changing as younger tea drinkers are developing more refined tastes in tea and are looking for unique blends often only found in loose tea.
And in the last 10 years, it's really turned around, and people are so interested in the stewardship programs, in the knowledge, in the single estate direct buying that companies are doing.
In an interesting twist, demand for Harney & Sons teas isn't only coming from the U.S. It also sells its teas, often sourced in China, but blended in the U.S., back to high-end stores in China. Karina Huber, CCTV, New York.